Hi everyone, welcome to Yoga LJ. My name is LJ, and for today's class we'll be using two blocks. Finding the Power with Triangle Pose, a journey towards Trikonasana. So we're going to get started in an easy cross-legged pose sitting on the ground. And we'll bring a block behind us. We'll just leave it there for now on the medium height. And we'll just get grounded by letting our palms fall onto our knees and start to feel the attention drawing inwards. Noticing the posture and the breath, and quieting the mind. We'll bring the hands behind us on the block. This is for added support while we do some breath work, so we can keep the spine elongated and the low ribs drawn in. Even weight in the sitting bones. Finish your exhale. And we're going to inhale for 4, 3, 2, 1. Pause. Exhale. 4, 3, 2, 1. Pause. Inhale. 4, 3, 2, 1. Hold. Exhale. 4, 3, 2, 1. Hold. Inhale for 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Holding. Exhale. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Pause. Inhale. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Smooth exhalation. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Inhaling for 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Exhale. 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Last time. Inhale. 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Smooth, even exhale. 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Release the hands from behind you and come back to a seated position with the hands on your knees. Taking 3 full breaths here, maintaining the even inhales and exhales. Trying to keep this breath for the whole class. Just take note when your breath changes. We're going to reach for a block, pressing your hands on either side lengthwise, flat, palms flat on the block. Rest your hands down. And we're going to engage the latissimus dorsi, so muscles at the low back on left side, right side. We're going to engage these muscles as we lift the arms up. So lift the arms up, find the muscles, low ribs in, and slowly start to lift the block up. Really go slow. Pull the triceps back, straight arms. Go slow. Don't go all the way up. Just starting slow, moving in increments. Pressing your hands into the block. And slowly start to come back down in increments. maintaining the core. We'll do this again. We may maybe go a little higher with the arms. So press the hands into the block. Pull the triceps back. This will straighten your elbows. Keep engaging the muscles on your low back, left side, right side muscles. Slowly lift the block in increments. Low ribs in. Even weight in the sitting bones, pressing down as you lift the block. Gazing up if you get to the point where you can gaze up to the block. Let the breath keep moving through the nose, in and out. And exhaling in increments, coming down. Take your time, maintaining the actions, and releasing. We're going to reach the block back in front of us halfway, and then reach it behind you. Pull the block away and up. Notice how this engages your core. We'll do it again in front of you, pressing into the block, and then pull it back behind you. Draw those low ribs in, engage your core. And we'll bring it back in front of us, maintaining that core, the core actions. Now we'll inhale the block up, gazing up, straight arms, and we'll bend the elbows. Squeeze the elbows and hands midline, and let the breath move through the body. Inhaling the block up and exhaling all the way down. We're going to bring our right hand outside the left knee and bring the block behind you. So we're turning from the upper torso, upper back, turning to the left, block behind you. Finding length in your spine, we're going to lift the block up and drop over to the right side. Keep your right hand on the left knee as you drop over to the right. And now bring the block back behind you, find length in your spine, and then turn again towards the left. Maybe going a little deeper. Noticing the breath. Again, lifting the block up over the head, lean to the right with your right shoulder towards the right. Going a little deeper, maybe lengthen left side ribs. And we're going to come back to where we were. So block behind you, find length in your spine, and then turn from the upper shoulders and releasing. Other side, left hand outside the right knee, right hand behind you on the block. So you're twisting the upper back towards the right. Keep pressing into your sitting bones. Breath moving through. Inhale, block up, lean to the left. Keep your left hand pulling on that right knee. Exhale, back down, back to where we started. Find length first, and then see if you can turn a little deeper towards the right, from the upper shoulders. Again, lean to the left, lift the block up. A little more length in the right side ribs. And when you drop down, find length again, turn to the right, and exhale, release. Uncross your legs the other way. So just bring the other leg in front. 2 blocks, high blocks in front of you, shoulder width. Reach them as far as you can. So you're pressing your sitting bones back. Your sitting bones are going to lift, that's fine, but just keep pressing them down as you reach the blocks forward. You can drop your head down or keep it up, whatever feels more comfortable. And just keep the lengthening of the spine, the low back, breathing into it. Pressing your hands on top of the blocks. Inhale, head up. Exhale, release. We're going to come to hands and knees for cat-cow. So knees are under hips, hip width, wrists under shoulders, shoulder width. For cat-cow, we always start from the tailbone. In either direction, start from the tailbone. Exhale, chin to chest, keep exhaling. Inhale, Start from the tailbone, inhale, head up, wide shoulders. Exhale, back to cat, chin to chest. Press your hands. Starting from the tailbone, inhale, head up, wide shoulders. Exhale, back to cat. Inhale, head up to cow. And release. Now we're going to move towards an organic way of moving. So you're moving organically, articulating your spine and facet joints. You're moving side to side, back and forth. You don't have to follow what I'm doing. Just trust your own body. Move like a cat, side to side, up and down, articulating the facet joints and the spine, and noticing the tension points. Breath moving through the body as you do this, in and out through the nose. And we're going to release. We'll come to a downward dog. Just give the body a stretch here. Finding your comfortable downward dog, pressing your hands, push your hips back. Finding your maximum stretch. Straight arms. And we're going to tiptoe the feet. Lift your heels really high. Feet hip width at the top of the mat. Inhale to flat back, hands to shins. Exhale, forward fold. Bend your knees. Slowly come up. Articulate your spine slowly as you roll up, hands shoulder width. Gaze up. Engage your latissimus dorsi muscles here. Low ribs in. Reach for the sky with your hands. And exhale, we're going to fold back to forward fold, bend your knees. Inhale, flat back, hands to shins. Exhale, hands down. We're going to step back. Bring your knee to the floor and the other foot back. Hands and knees. Find your low ribs in. Going to downward dog. So press your hands evenly throughout your fingers. Externally rotate your upper arms so you have wide shoulders. Low ribs in. On the exhale, moving to downward dog. So trying to keep those internal actions of having wide shoulders, straight arms, and low ribs in as you push back to downward dog. Just a couple breaths here. And we're slowly going to come down, drop the knees. We'll bring our hands on the block. So you can use a flat block, or for more support, use a medium height block. Knees under hips, wrists under shoulders. We're going to start with the right leg, engaging the core. Press your hands on the blocks, hands are flat on the blocks, and bring your right foot back. Look at your right toe mounds and your right leg. Engage the whole right leg, inner thigh to sky, and your 5 right toe mounds. Inhale, head up, and come onto your left fingertips. Now lift the right leg and the left hand, holding. You can also keep the left fingertips on the block as well. Option to lift the hand and release down. Look at your right toes again. Find your right leg, right toe mounds, evenly pressing, heel pushing back. Inhale, head up, fingertips down or left hand coming up. With the left leg, right leg moving up. Maintaining the core, low ribs keep drawing in. And release. Both hands flat to the block. Right leg again, we're doing more core. So right leg, find your right toe mounds, right leg. Core, engage, low ribs. Inhale the right leg up. Exhale, knee to forehead. Press your hands, pull your knee in. Inhale, leg back and up, head up. Exhale, knee to forehead. Press your hands. Inhale, head up, leg behind you lengthens. Last time, pull your knee in. Keep pulling in, and step the right foot forward. Now bring the hands to high blocks. Push your left knee further back so you can release your hips here. The right knee can pass your ankle. And breathe. Releasing the hips. We're going to bring that left knee back in. So left knee under the left hip, right ankle under the right knee. So you're stacking your joints. High block outside your right foot, right hand on the high block, wrist under shoulder. Bring your left hand behind you to your right hip. And you're pulling your top left shoulder down and back as you gaze behind that left shoulder. Keep retracting the right shoulder blade in towards the spine. Breathing into it. We're going to inhale that left arm straight up. Keep pressing down in your right palm, right shoulder blade in towards the spine as you lift the left hand straight up, reaching for the sky. Keep reaching up with the left hand, finding more length in the front body. Left hand back, gaze down, curl your back toes under. We're going to lift the back knee. Find your stability, back heels lifted. Same thing. Now bring your left hand to your right hip and gaze past your left shoulder, pulling the left shoulder down and back. Breathing into it. Smooth exhales and inhales. Pressing into your feet, lift the left hand straight up again, pressing the right palm, reach for the sky. 2 more full breaths here. And releasing. Bring that left hand to a high block, and now bring your feet heel to heel. So warrior 1, feet heel to heel, hands on high blocks. Bend your right knee and then push it back. We'll do this a couple times. Bend the right knee and push it back. Feel the weight in your back leg, back foot. Once you find the right distance with your feet, find straight legs, pushing the hips back, and hands can come to that right block. The left hand can meet the right hand, or keep both hands on either block if it's too much to stay to the right. Now right hand on the high block outside the right ankle. Reach your left hand again outside your back to your right hip. Same thing, gaze past your left shoulder, down and back. Breathing here. Pressing into the right palm, right shoulder retracting in towards the spine. Lift the left hand straight up to Trikonasana, triangle pose. You're in it now. Finding your Trikonasana with the breath. Exhale, top hand over the head, gaze down, straight legs. And we're going to reach for the high block with the left hand. And now you're going to lift your back heel, coming to a high lunge. So find your high lunge, hands on the blocks for support. Once you have your legs and feet, you're going to come up with a block and come up to shoulders over hips, hands up the block, resting on the knee. Find your stability. Now lift the block halfway, pressing your hands into the block, finding the latissimus dorsi and low ribs. And we'll lift the block all the way up over the head. From here, just rock side to side. So to the right, to the left. Again, rock to the right. And then to the left side. Come back to center. Drop the block halfway down. And we're going to inhale it back up over the head. Bend the elbows. Drop the block behind you. Squeeze the elbows in. Press your hands in the block. Inhale the straight arms, block up. Exhale all the way down. And we're going to rock to standing. So bend the right knee and now come forward to stand up. left foot forward. We're going to do this 2 more times. Bend the right knee, step the left foot back in that high lunge, working on transitions, find your stability. When you're ready, come back forward again. Reach forward, bend the right knee, step the left foot forward. Last time, we're going to step back, left foot back, working on stabilizing muscles, and slowly we're going to release, hands to the floor, step your right foot back, left knee to the floor. And when you're ready, push back to a downward dog. Noticing the quality of the breath. We're going to drop the knees down, come all the way to the floor. We're going to bring the blocks, 2 blocks flat next to each other, hands on the blocks in front of you. Press your feet, lift your kneecaps, strong legs, forehead to the floor. Press your hands on blocks, inhale, head up, open your chest any amount. Exhale, forehead down. We'll do it again. Press your hands, inhale, head up, ears back. Exhale, forehead down. We're going to bring the blocks to the side ribs now for cobra. So wrist under the elbows, palms pressing flat on the blocks. Pull your elbows midline, don't let them splay to the side. Engage your legs, press your feet, forehead to floor. Inhale, head up, wide shoulders. Exhale, down. Inhale, head up when you're ready. Press your hands. Exhale, forehead to the floor. And push your hands to lift your hips back. And we'll keep the hands on the blocks for this downward dog. So wide shoulders, low ribs in, and push back on the exhale to downward dog. The blocks will give you extra height. Your heels may come closer to the floor. And we're slowly going to release. Drop the knees, moving to the left side. So wrists under shoulders, knees under hips. Hands are shoulder width. You can bring the flat blocks or the medium height like you did on the right side, the same height. Press your hands flat on the blocks. Left foot back. Curl your back toes under. Look at your toe mounds. Straight left leg. Really strong left leg, inner thigh to sky. Inhale, head up. Come on your right fingertips. Option to keep your fingertips on the block. Low ribs in, engage the core. We'll lift the left leg up and the right hand or right hand on the fingertips. Breath moving through the body, even when it's challenging. Exhale down. Look at your left toes again. Find the straight leg. 5 toe mounds pressing evenly. Inhale, head up, core. When you're ready, lift the leg and the hand up. And slowly release. Now we're going to press both hands flat on the blocks. Left foot back again. Look at your left 5 toe mounds pressing evenly. Engage your core, low ribs in, wide shoulders, palms flat. Lift the leg up, inhale, head back. Exhale, forehead to knee, pull it in. Inhale, head up, leg back. Exhale, forehead to knee, pressing your palms. Inhale, head up, leg back. Last time. Exhale, pull the knee in. Keep pulling, 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 and then step the left foot forward. Hands to high blocks. Left knee can pass your ankle and push your right knee back to release your hips more and breathe into this place. Keeping your head up. And we're we're going to bring the high block outside your left ankle. So stack your joints. So left ankle under left knee under right hip. Left hand pressing on the block, right wrist under left shoulder, and open your chest to right. Now bring that right hand to your left hip and gaze past your right shoulder. Right shoulder down and back. Left shoulder retracting towards the spine. Left shoulder blade towards the spine. Pressing into your left foot, four corners of the foot. And we're going to lift the right hand straight up. Keep reaching for the sky with the right hand as you press your left palm down. Four corners of left foot. And we're going to bring the right hand back, gaze down. Curl your back toes under, lift your back knee so your back heel is off the floor. Open chest to right, bring the right hand to your left hip behind you. Open the chest, gaze past the right shoulder, and breathe. Noticing the breath. Inhale the right hand straight up, reaching for the sky as you press the left hand down, retracting left shoulder blade towards the spine. Open the chest. And we're going to bring that right hand to the high block, hands to blocks. Bring your back right heel in, so heel to heel alignment. Both feet are flat to the floor, hands on blocks. Now bend your left knee and then pull it back a couple times. So finding the right distance with your feet and legs. Bending left knee, pull it back to straight legs. Feel the weight in your back foot, and then we're going to go to straight legs. Push the hips straight back. You can keep your hands on either block, or option to bring right hand to left block to go deeper in the stretch, opening the back of the legs. Last breath. We're going to bring the high left block outside the left ankle, left hand under left shoulder. Right hand will bring it to your low back again, to that left hip. Open your chest to the right, gazing past that right top shoulder. Straight legs, push your hips back. Find the pinky edge of your back foot. We'll lift that right hand straight up in your Uttita Trikonasana triangle pose. You've made it, you're here. Enjoy the breath in this pose. And top hand reaching forward as you gaze down. That right hand's going to go in the high block. We're going to the high lunge now. Lift your back heel, hands on blocks for support. Find your high lunge legs and feet. When you have it, come up with the block. Rest the block on your knee, find your stability, and then lift the block halfway, pressing hands on the block. Engage your latissimus dorsi, lower ribs in. Inhale, straight arms up over the head, and we're going to rock side to side. So rock to the left, and then to the right, and again to the left, and to the right, pressing hands into the block. Come back to center, drop halfway down. And we're going to inhale the block back up, bend the elbows, and let the block fall behind you. Keep pressing elbows in, hands pressing into the block. Maintaining the core of the body active. Inhale, block straight up. And we're going to step forward now. So that right foot's going to step forward as you bend your left knee to standing. 2 more times. Bend the left knee, right foot steps back into a high lunge. Working on stabilizing muscles. Come forward, step the right foot forward. Last time, we're going to step back. So bend the left knee, right foot steps back, high lunge. Nice, and we're slowly going to come down to the floor. So hands are gonna come down to the floor. Drop your back right knee to the floor. Press your palms to lift your left heel and bring your left foot back to meet your right knee. When you're ready, going to a downward dog. So exhaling into it. Find those wide shoulders. Going deeper inside the whole body. And we're going to drop the knees down, coming all the way to the floor. So back to where we were earlier, but without the blocks now. So hands in front of you on the ground. Press your palms straight on the ground. Press your feet, lift your kneecaps, forehead down. Inhale, head up. Any amount, ears pulling back. Exhale, drop your forehead down. One more time. Inhale, head up. Press your palms down. Exhale, forehead down. Now bring the hands under, wrist under elbows for Cobra. Pulling your elbows in, engaging your mid-trapezius, rhomboids, forehead down, kneecaps lifting. Inhale, head up, ears back, open the chest, exhale, forehead down. One more time. Inhale, head up, and press your hands, pushing back to a downward dog. Pushing the hips back, finding more length throughout the body. Now option to step or jump to the top of the mat. If you're going to jump, press your toe mounds, hands flat, straight arms, look forward and jump. Feet are hip width, hands to shins. Inhale, lengthen, flat back. So make sure your feet are hip width. Exhale, grab opposite elbows, bend your knees. Just let yourself hang for a moment here, releasing the spine. Let your head relax, face relax, slowly rolling up. So again, with those facet joints in the spine, slowly try to feel every facet joint as you roll up to standing. And we're gonna bring the arms up over the head in a V position, finding those latissimus dorsi muscles at the back as you draw the low ribs in, hands reaching for the sky, finding length. And exhale the hands down. Hands coming to the floor, we're going to step back to a high plank. So just holding this high plank for a couple breaths, noticing how your body feels after all the hard work you've done. And we'll drop the knees down. Coming to seated position, we'll do a little bit more side stretching. So right foot inside the left inner thigh, and bring your legs wide. So your left leg can come out by the side. And bring a block behind you on the flat block. We're going to bring the left elbow on top of above the left knee. Open chest to the right, right hand reaching back behind you. Keep pressing in your sitting bones evenly as you lift the right hand up and over the head towards the left. Breathing into the body. Inhaling and exhaling through the nose. We'll bring that right hand to the block. So turn your right fingers in towards the hips. Now inhale, lengthen spine here, left hand over the head. Exhale, low ribs in. And we're going to come back to the same pose. Left elbow above left knee, right hand lifting up over the head. Maybe going a little deeper, the side stretch. And bring the right hand to the block. Inhale, lengthen the spine. Left hand over the head. Exhale, draw your low ribs in. We're going to come back. Left elbow above the left knee, right hand over the head. Find a little more opening on the side right ribs. And releasing. We'll go to the other side. So left foot's going to come inside the right inner thigh. The right leg can come out. It's a wide legs. Block behind you over to the right side. Right elbow above the right knee. Open chest to left. Left hand reaching back. Ground your sitting bones down as you lift your left hand up and over the head. Breathing into left side body. Left hand to the block, fingers facing forward, facing the hips, lean back. Right hand over the head, inhaling, lengthen the spine. Exhale, draw your low ribs in. And we'll drop that right elbow above the right knee. Open chest to the left, left hand over the head. One more time. We're going to come up, left hand to the block, fingers facing forward. Right hand up, inhale, lengthen. Exhale, draw low ribs in. Press your sitting bones evenly. And we're going to drop over to the right, elbow above the right knee, left hand over the head. Find more length in the left side body. And releasing. We're slowly going to come onto the back in increments. So just coming down with the hands by the knees. Slowly come onto the back. Bend your knees, bring your feet. The feet are mat width, so wide feet. Hands over the head. Bring your feet as close as you can towards your hips, and then we'll sway the knees side to side. So drop the knees over to one side, and then dropping them over to the other. So we'll do this a few times, of swaying the knees from side to side, slowing down the breath, cooling down the body. We'll bring the knees back to center. When you're ready, drop your arms down, palms up towards the sky. Make yourself comfortable here. Walk your shoulders in. You'll feel better on your back. Slowing down the breath a little more, keeping your focus on it. And when you're ready, we'll slowly gonna drop down to Savasana. So the legs are gonna come out on your own time to release. Releasing the breath, surrendering, letting go, and drawing your attention in towards the cave of the heart center. Just noticing that your heart has been beating since you've been in utero as a fetus. Just finding a sense of gratitude as you drop in deeper into your Savasana. Bringing your awareness back into the space. Starting to find movement in your fingers and your toes. We'll inhale the hands up and over the head. Pull your knees into your chest, rocking side to side. Pulling yourself up to seated, we'll come to easy cross-legged pose. Take a moment to maintain a sense of peace and alignment from within the body. And we'll bring your hands to heart center, Namaskar Mudra, to a place of gratitude. Radiating from the heart. Namaste. Thank you so much for joining me today. Please give the class a thumbs up if you enjoyed it.